He lived all alone on the prairie. His needs, they were simple and small. He could pay both or leave them, no matter. He just wasn't bothered at all. Then one day they came to his county, a library with books by the score, put there for all lonely cowboys, so that they would be lonely no more. He knew that his life had been missing the romance found on bookshelves galore, and he joined in that great lending library to see what the world had in store. When he came to that haven of promise, 'twas as though he had entered a dream, for there stood the lovely librarian, a vision of peaches and cream. Each day he returned to the library, his passion for books knew no end. He read by the sun and the moonlight, for time with that lady to spend. He exhausted the stock on the bookshelves, there was nothing for him left to read. How could he return to the library and satisfy his raging need? He loved her with all of his passion, that beauteous guardian of books, but he had no excuse to go back there, and she kept giving him funny looks. In despair he returned to his cabin, his life over before it began. How could he face up to the moment? It was time to behave like a man. He picked up his gun from the corner, from the library he'd whisk her away, take her back to his cabin and wed her, so that with him she ever would stay. He marched through the doors of the library, masterful to a degree, but his nerve at the last minute failed him, and he hurried back home for his tea. 'Twas no good now, his spirit was wakened, and he felt he would climb up the walls, for in truth he knew he was a coward, a cowboy without any. Life had failed him, no more would he travel to that haven where love let him in. He returned to his life of seclusion, and his library